You may have heard that bats are blind.
Meh!
But that's not really true. Bats can see just about as well as humans can. In fact, they use echolocation at night. That's when they emit a high-pitched sound which bounces off an insect and comes back to them, so they can locate food even in the dark. Some toddlers might try to convince you that bats are good at counting. Well, the jury's still out on that one. But if a bat could count how many insects it could eat in just one night, it would be between 2,000 and 6,000 in just one night. Bats act as natural pest control, eating up insects that are bad for farmers' crops and saving them millions of dollars every single year. Many people have claimed that bats flew into their hair on purpose.
Meh!
Remember, bats eat insects, so if they're flying close to your head, it's probably just because they're grabbing a snack and they're saving you from a mosquito bite. Many people are afraid of bats because they think they're all infected with rabies.
Meh!
While bats can contract rabies, the Rhode Island Department of Health tests 100 to 200 bats every single year, and over a 10-year period, only 4% of the bats actually had rabies. Rabies is a disease that affects mammals, including humans, so we still want to be cautious around wildlife. If you do happen to find a bat in your house, you can always call the rabies hotline for help. Some people think that bats are just mice with wings.
Meh!
While they are both mammals, mice are actually rodents and they have two big front teeth, whereas bats are in the order Chiroptera, which means hand wing, because the bones in their wings are actually the same as the bones that we have in our hands. There's a legend that vampires turn into bats.
Meh!
First of all, vampires do not exist. Secondly, all of Rhode Island's bat species are insectivores, meaning they only eat bugs. There are vampire bats that do drink blood, but they only live in the tropics and they are tiny. They drink a small amount of blood from sleeping mammals like pigs and cows, only 2 tablespoons, and they get so full they have to waddle away because they're too heavy to fly. The animals probably don't even notice the bite, and they definitely don't turn into vampires. Everyone knows about the famous bat that fights crime.
Batman!
Well, bats don't exactly fight crime. They do help us by eating up insects that might bite us or attack farmers' crops. They help spread seeds and they help pollinate plants. So they're all heroes in my book.